I'm roll up in here the blunt, nigga. Go at Kansas City. I've been whooping on them niggas too, so don't matter. I play this way. This how I play. See, I gotta get back on my legends and shit. That's what I got to do. Yeah. Go back to the chat. You know, we see our names there, and then go. Gotta click on my name and hit that broadcast. Goddamn YouTube account and shit like that. That's all it is. Yeah. What is saying? Or that way too.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city.
She go to your phone, go to YouTube, and put my name in there.
As the green and gold made their way
you watch
out
through
of
your
the
phone, you
historic
can't get it
tunnel.
that way.
They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, don't kick the ball, nigga.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. This will be taken short.
Oh, you should have went there.
Not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
He had him right there.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there. A big one.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 8 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch,
there you go.
Off he goes.
And into the end zone. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well, and they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into.
Mark, you see the game, Mark?
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
See, yeah, you got to do the same thing on the phone. I don't know.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
I thought there should be a way to link it, too.
Touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 of the third one.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Yellow. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 35. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah, I think we 14
even more aggressive.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It's that real right here, boy. Okay, let's see. What the fuck?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be.
Keep across that line. Keep on. You hear me? Keep on.
Take things in, and now
keep
you're
on.
going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Yeah, one play, Brian.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Tyreek Hill made his return in Week 6 after being out since the opener. And he was good. His 9th game with 2 or more touchdowns since he came into the league back in 2016. During that span, by the way, 18 touchdowns of 40-plus yards. That's more than double the next best total. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mahomes completes that one to Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Two play.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23.
Here we go. Keep
Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Damn.
Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Good.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On second down, it's Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Damn.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh!
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City at Denver, divisional battle.
Suddenly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last 2, and Denver now playing defense as we expected. But how about the NFL 100 game of the week? Oakland at Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl II.
Also have New Orleans at Chicago and Philly visiting Dallas on Sunday night.
That is a huge one in the NFC East.
Yeah, both teams 3-3. The winner will have the lead in that division. And they've got it well across across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This is McCoy. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine.
Keep putting that ball like that. Keep running with that ball like that.
Make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Well, they got a piece of bread in their hand. Keep on.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get the Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter.
Oh,
time
my.
to change things. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On first down, it's McCoy. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He's glowing.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, but now it's third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Yep. That's it. Yep.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So unable to convert from the touchdown
field goal,
inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, they keep that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Rodgers on the money to the tight end, Graham. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Green 18. Back north. Green 18 down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Give me that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Huh?
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's McCoy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And with that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be. And offensive line injuries.
3 straight losses. They're 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses.
Yeah, they just can't stop anyone.
There you go.
Okay, and then the Rams, 3 straight losses for them.
Yeah, definitely reason for concern because they cannot get the running game figured out. Todd Gurley not touching it enough, but Kenny.
And then the Browns. Everyone was so high on them before the season started. What about now?
So many expectations.
That's my X Factor
That's
player.
part of the
That's the
problem
one
they
with
have
the
right
X
now,
on.
but they still would be contenders in their division.
Quickly back to the Chiefs.
You got to be
though. Are
good
you
on them,
concerned
B.
about
You
them?
got to
They're
be
still
good
a real
on them.
contender here, aren't they?
Still a contender, but I'm concerned as heck on defense for anyone who wants to be
He
committed to running the
laugh.
football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Look at this shit.
He is going to find Hill here.
Ooh.
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Man.
Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Okay, then. Hey.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Good shit.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
I saw that light up.
He's taken down. And he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Back north. General West. Check 25.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers.
God damn.
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 10th carry now for McCoy. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
2 of them,
Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Crosby with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They try to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
That means that you got the timing down right.
Big defensive
Shit
linemen
like
will take
that.
the bait
Hitting the
and
right
move
buttons.
laterally and open up a
You
crease.
gotta be on the buttons, buddy.
Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And his pass is intercepted. Time today.
Nigga, what?
Picked off by Blake Martinez. Should their woes on offense continue, that's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
What? They don't pass it out,
But
man.
that was an opportunity to help him get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You know, I got back there, baby. AR, boy. The AR-15, boy. AR-12.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. Chris Jones on the stop.
Slow down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The leg work there, getting him the first.
Mike
Looks
Vick.
to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Second and goal from the 1.
Check 3. Hey, leg. Hey,
Williams will try again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams with his second touchdown of the
14
afternoon.
back right quick.
And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, it's McCoy. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and get the game out that way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. They complete it to Hill. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Mahomes now on first down. It's Hill, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. On first down, Mahomes.
Is that what we wanted?
And this will be incomplete.
That's what we wanted.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Tight coverage, buddy. Tight coverage over there, B.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I bet you want to throw it over.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes
Paper
down
plastic,
just
nigga.
inside the 20 at the 19.
Sack right there. What you want, paper plastic?
Smith
Like
comes
this
in
right
for the
here.
sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Paper plastic.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Fumble right there.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Mahomes. Flushed out. Mahomes hit across the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Broadcasting rules by declaring a game before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy.
I see him back there waiting on that shit. I see him back there trying to Sneak up in there, me.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Turnover that just got them the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with
do
a
it
third
like
down.
that, B. Come on now.
No. 319. Hey, defense, let's go. 319.
Rodgers going to try and throw on
Oh,
third
no.
down. And an alley to run. And his guys will take over
Knew it
at
when
the
it came out.
30-yard
Should have threw
line.
it to us post.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a timing grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Mahomes.
Look at that bullshit.
Dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I think I caught that with B.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Get
This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie.
shit.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I'll take that, dude.
258. Nice, sweetheart. Get Mike. 22 jump off.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I didn't hear nothing, dude. Let me do what I want to do.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Rodgers throwing here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good shit. Threw it low. My fault. Yeah, well.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're
We ain't worried about
down
that, you know what I'm talking about.
game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Tight into the right, boy, tight into the right. Move. 3 down, 3 down.
Now Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Mahomes to throw. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
Damn,
This
catch
defense
the
hasn't
ball.
had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He's back to throw.
Give me that.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Time out. Yeah, what the hell? That shit on here. Boy, what's up? What's up? What's up? You said that, nigga. God damn it. Send you a ticket. Send you a ticket, nigga. Hey, I don't know if y'all play baseball, but that baseball was free. It was going to pay, yeah. Yeah, it was free, but I think it's gone now. But y'all could check it out, see if it's still there though, but it was gone. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking about getting that shit. I was gonna pay by the month on mine though, cause I don't be, I don't have that much. Yeah, cause I finally made it to the major leagues on that shit. That shit pretty fun. Regular and Falcon, but I'll be glad to play them bitches. You hear me? I'm glad to play these motherfuckers. You hear me, boy? Yeah, so go to the chat and go to my name. Should be on that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Green 18. 45. We got it.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Damn!
Rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
From the 22, Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 16 yards, a first down.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back to the running play, you may have to go to the air.
Watch twist. Watch twist. 11.
Second down and goal. Ryan, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
He's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Man, get your goddamn man.
Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. The 30. 10. Touchdown. Allen Lazard. 75 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
My nickname is got that Big Play Ray. You know what I'm talking about? What they call it, Big Play Ray.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And but he stopped.
I saw you come down on. I just switched to the route. That's all I did.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hey, Tuesday.
At the 25-yard line.
Check four. Good dash. Go.
On second down, Freeman. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
That's me.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
And that's okay. They've just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
Taken in at the 22. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
You got that right there. Watch quick.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
Hey, Tuesday.
Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On second down, it's Hill. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before loss.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice
yeah. Paper plastic, nigga. Paper plastic. It's sad.
Just creating a disaster there for the offenses. That one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Play action. It's Ryan. He's going to air one.
Give me that. Yeah, no, get up, man. Get up. Get up.
It's off by Jair Alexander. Will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Alan Bailey. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Allison complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams.
Here you go.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That nigga doing that hair tugging on your ass, boy.
For a Packer first down.
Run, nigga,
From
run.
Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Hey, man.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Keep on the ground. Keep on the ground.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Keep on the ground.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play. That's going to leave him with a 4th down.
We're going to try.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt.
Boom. 53. 53.
And this is good.
53, nigga.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it?
Well, that's a record, nigga.
Backs, receivers,
that's a nigga record right there, boy. For all niggas right there.
Wrestlers,
that's a
right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pass the coach. I know.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Hold, look at that holding.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Okay, now I want to revisit what we were doing earlier, contender versus pretender. We did the AFC, let's rock the NFC here. Starting with the New York Giants.
Pretender, but much improved.
Okay, NFC North, how about the Vikings?
Contender, no doubt about it.
Carolina in the South, what do you think there?
Contender and ascending.
Okay, the quarterback play has become a good thing for them. Finally, out west, how about the Arizona Cardinals?
Pretender. The division's just way too tough. There are 3 teams better than them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Ryan leaves with Freeman on the draw. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let...
And look at this. It's a fake.
I knew it.
And this is caught. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Call it a pickup of 7. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. And plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Pay for that, buddy.
The Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Rodgers now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
You
got it.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's good to make it 17-7. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Going all the way,
Kevin King with a pick.
Going all the way, B.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That's a touchdown, B.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Rodgers to throw once more. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And again, it's Rodgers. Got it. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Crosby for the point after.
Shit.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Hey.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
They're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick.
Go me, nigga.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
In on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing. Wait, and is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
My bad.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception to see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace up because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
On 1st down, Ryan looking deep for Julio.
Try me.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up
by
Jair Alexander.
All right, bro. Take it easy, Mark. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me. You know where I'm at. Let me up. Man, we don't care about that. Happening. Shit. Oh no, it was no, that wasn't me, B. That was Paul. That was Paulish thing that. Let me see. Yeah. Yep. Shut up.